Hey, Dr. Fred, TMT. I did it right that time. Hey, I'm just like you, a spirit in a human life, here to fulfill its sole purpose, and I help people connect with that innate divine power within them, become conscious of their divinity, so they can fulfill their God-given soul purpose in this life too. So I have a question for you. There's a famous story. How will you spend your dash? So in 1961, I came into this life, into humanity, rather dramatically. The umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck twice with every uterine contraction. I was strangling. I was delivered by, almost died, delivered by emergency C-section, and was brought into life. Now, what's the next step? Here we go. This is our life. Now, there isn't a third one yet, obviously, because I'm here. So this is where we all are. You're watching this. This is where we are. How will we spend this dash? Okay, because now when you look at time, eternal time, we're spiritual beings in eternal time, this dash is like a flash. It's like a flash of light in eternal time. It's like a breath in the wind. Yet that meaning in eternal time is so short. Yet how can we make an impact that can last for generations to come? So some people are like a candle. They burn, they bring light, they bring peace, they bring warmth to the lives of others. And then that candle burns slowly until the wax is gone. The candle's like our humanity, until that humanity passes. And other people are like a flare. They're flash, they burn hot, they change the world, but they may not live that long. Like all their energy is spent in a short period of time. You know, the people like Bruce Lee and Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe and Steve Jobs, and you know, these people that they're world changers, boom, and then they're out. Neither one is right or wrong. It just depends on our purpose. Then there's people that spend a whole lifetime contributing to the lives of others, and they're never even recognized. And so, which one, how are we going to spend that dash? And that's really the question. So there's a seminar, and this man, the group in the seminar was given a task, and they were said, close your eyes, and I want you to think about someone that really made an impact on your life. And so this gentleman in the audience thought of his 8th grade literature teacher who really made an impact. So he decided, you know what, I'm going to track her down, and I'm going to write her a thank you letter. So he tracked her down, writes her a thank you letter, and about a week later he gets a letter back from this woman, and here's what she says. You will never know how much your letter meant to me. I'm 83 years old. I'm living alone in one room. All my friends are gone. My family is gone. I taught for 50 years, and this is the first thank you letter that I've received. I received from a student. Sometimes I wonder what I did with my life. I will read and reread your letter until the day I die. How many people contribute and make an impact on our lives that are never recognized? How many times do we make an impact on other people's lives because of appreciation and kindness that may seem to go unnoticed? Now, the irony of all this was she was everyone's favorite teacher. Everyone loved her, yet no one gave her recognition. But she devoted her life to contributing to the lives and the development of all these kids for 50 years. Okay? Mother Teresa has a quote. It says, kindness is a language we all understand. Even the blind can see it, and the deaf can hear it. So my question is, I believe the meaning of this dash in your life will be how you loved, how you appreciated others, the kindness that you had to other people, and maybe even to humanity, how we loved ourselves, how we loved God, and how we followed and fulfilled that soul path. So I have 2 action steps, 2 things that might make this dash more meaningful for you. Number 1, how can you appreciate yourself, and what can you do to be kind to yourself today? And then once we are full with ourselves, which we already are, how can you appreciate another person, make an impact in their life, and what can you do to be kind to another person? And if this is your sole purpose, be kind to humanity. So how can we appreciate and be kind to ourselves? And how can we appreciate and be kind to others? You know, I often wonder, and I've wondered throughout my life, when I get past this right here, 1961, and then there's that third piece. You know, what's that date, right? When is that? Who would show up to that service, and what would they say? I've wondered that, not because I need significance or accolades, but I wonder who would show up and what would they say, because we taught them how to love God. We taught them how to love themselves. We taught them how to contribute to others, and their life is different because I lived. I think that's really the meaning of this dash. It's not that we want appreciation for others. We want to contribute to the lives of others so that it's such a difference and an impact in their life that it impacts generations to come. So do we want to be a candle or a flash, or do we want to be like a star in the night sky that just keeps shining far beyond our human form? I believe this is really our sole purpose. So let's be kind and appreciate ourselves. Let's be kind and appreciate others. Let's send this message. Share. Please share and comment to everyone you know. And let's make a difference in the world so this dash, this short little flash, this breath in the wind of eternity is so impactful that we literally change and make a difference in the direction of people's lives and in the world. All right, I love you guys. See you next week.